I pulled a small stack of Willie Mays cards from my top loader storage case. I'm considering putting together a small submission to a grading company. Right now, I could do CSG bulk service for $12 a card. If I send in 25 cards, I know the haters are going to say, "Oh, CSG, it sucks," blah blah blah. But these cards aren't in the best condition. But I wouldn't mind getting them slabbed, and some will say, "Why don't you just leave them raw?" But I just kind of like the idea of having the cards graded. So I can do CSG, but I also know PSA has I think a monthly special right now for vintage, which these would fall under for $15 a card, but you got to be a Collectors Club member. And also, it's limited to like a $199 max value. I'm not sure how you determine that, but here's what I have. I got the 61 here, and I would suspect the entire lot of these would grade somewhere in the 2 to 3 range, being conservative. And all these cards here, except for one of the 64s, I acquired in a lot over 20 years ago. I think it was a Kit Young auction. And then I guess what they would do when stuff wouldn't sell, they'd have like a follow-up deal where you could just buy the item directly for a reduced price. And so I got 7 cards for like $105. So it was like $15 a card, which I thought was a pretty good deal. But there's the 61, and here's the 62. It's really off-centered. Yeah, I mean, it's just not very well centered. It's probably get like a miscut. It's so low. There's still some border down there, but it's not much, and it has a tilt to it. So there's a lot going on here. That's not good about the 62 Mays. So that's probably like a PSA 2. These are the ones I don't know if I would send in. These, I got a couple of leaders, or not leaders, but like the combo cards. So here's one from 63. Pride of the NL with him and Musial. This one might be a PSA 4 or a 4 VGEX, regardless of grading company. So there's that one. And then the other one is this Giant Gunners from 64 with a Cepeda. This one is also off-centered quite a bit. And then here's a card I have 2 of. One I bought just from a card store, long time ago, and the other was part of that lot. I mean, these look really good. These are probably the nicest examples in this lot for Mays cards. They're not well centered at all. And this one's probably the better of the 2. One of these has like a surface wrinkle or crease. I forget which one it is, but again, these are going to be probably 3 to 4, PSA 3 to 4. Backs look pretty good. In fact, I don't have any example graded of these that I'm showing here. So these are just the only 64. I have a 60. What the hell do I even know? I have a 68 Mays that's graded. I think that's the only one. Anyway, here's a 66. So even though these are beaters, card number 1, I thought 7 cards for $105 back in 1990, probably 1997, 1998. Memory serves me. And the last one here is this 67. Again, really off-centered. So, some will say, why even bother getting them graded? They're not the best condition anyway. I mean, I've thought about that too, but I feel like, for $12 a card or whatever, it's to get them slabbed. And I'm not sure which way I'm going to go. I guess I don't think it really matters if you send these to PSA or CSG. I mean, if this were like a 6, 7, 8 grade, type of card, then probably it's my best interest to send it to PSA. But from a collecting standpoint, just have a nice slab card. I think, CSG has a lot of value there. So is there really a difference between the price of a CSG 3 and a PSA 3 when it comes to stuff like this? Don't know. So yeah, so there's that. And I have some other cards I wanted I know I definitely want to go to CSG with them. And then I also have a stack of cards I'm starting to build for my eventual PSA membership renewal, whatever that's going to be. But anyway, I thought I'd throw this together real quick. More to come. I'll talk to you then.